Good evening and welcome to another episode of Did We Make Ourselves Clear? I'm your host, River. This is the podcast that clarifies the subject matters of love, life, and everything in between. I'm asking you now, if you guys love the content that we're providing, please give us a shout out on YouTube, subscribe to that channel, click the link for notifications, as well as like us on our Facebook page. Now, today we're going to dig into finding out how you can be more healthy, more wealthy, and have a more stable life. My co-host and captain on this voyage is, of course, none other than KP.
What up, what up? Thanks, River. Our topic today, man, we're going to be talking about mystic healing, the tarot, and beyond. For that purpose, we're very pleased to welcome to the show Mr. Sunseeded T, the CEO of Sunseeded LLC. He describes his Big Cat channeled messages as a divine service that will guide you to benevolence, abundance, and success. Joining us all the way from the Lone Star State, Odessa, Texas. Let's welcome Mr. Big Cat himself, Sunseeded T. What's happening, man?
Welcome.
Where'd he go?
Where you go? There he is.
It's like, I got him, I had him, we lost him.
That's right. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back, Mr. Big Cat, man. I just gave you the fly intro, man. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? With no further ado, man, sorry for the technical difficulties. We getting this thing together, man. But what's happening, man? Thanks for coming to our show.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate this opportunity.
Right on. Well, we're going to jump right into it and ask a few questions. Tell us a little bit about what tarot is and how did you get into tarot?
I started my spiritual journey about 3 years ago, and on my journey to self-cultivation and discovery, I got introduced to tarot during one of my fast cleanses, and it really piqued my interest as far as getting messages or guidance from a higher perspective. So I decided to partake in it in myself and try to, get the collective on a different path as far as enlightenment.
Very good.
That's nice. What's up, man. Because right now, I think what you're doing is pretty common as a commonplace right now. I see a lot of people out there like the Ghetto Nun and, different tarot readers. What would set you aside apart from them? What is your business really about? You know what I'm saying? I hear you talking about the Big Cat channel messages. How do you consider yourself a different tarot reader than the rest?
I really try to focus on building a community. I like to let all my clients and people who tune into me know that they are the Big Cat as well. It's a pride. Lions.
Right. What is Big Cat?
A pride, a pack, definitely.
What is Big Cat?
What happened?
Can you explain what Big Cat channel messages are?
The Big Cat channeled messages. One of my favorite tarot readers, Frequency Phoenix 555. She's from the UK.
Big shout out.
She would always let us know that we are the Big Cat. So I had a special connection with her. Her messages really resonated with me. So I decided to become the Big Cat that she said I was and really take it on my own.
That's
Very
what's
good.
up.
Well, let me ask you, what are some of the real reasons why people come and get tarot readings? And specifically, why do they come to you?
Yeah, tell us
Well,
about your business.
well, personally, I like to uplift my clients. I always tell people that you can get it. You should really be aware of who you get your readings from. You can get it from a benevolent source or a malevolent source. I like to keep
Can you
my
explain
readings.
that for our listeners? They might not know the difference between the benevolent and whatever
Benevolent.
else you
Yeah,
said.
explain that.
Basically, benevolent is good, malevolent is bad. There's all levels of the spectrum. I like to keep my vibration high, so I like to deliver messages that will put you on a path to more of a successful outcome. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Yes.
of
So it's
and
coming from
I
a
do
good
give
place.
real readings as well. I like to
Yeah,
give people the reality of what they're going through so I can
right.
put them on a better path. But I like to uplift my people and I like to build bonds, especially if it's a one-on-one or a personal reading. I like to
Mm-hmm.
build a bond so I can know more about where you're headed so I can deliver a
Right.
more clearer, beneficial message for you.
Wow, I totally dig that, man. But if you had your say in this world, what do you think the world is missing? What do you think the world needs? According to your philosophy and your theory in life.
I feel the world needs a lot more intimacy, a lot more of a connection between individuals. I feel a lot of people are chasing after materialistic success and abundance, and that's fine. But I feel like in order to really have a longevity in this life, longevity of happiness and abundance, we should really
Mm,
focus on happiness between one another. We there's a point where I feel like you can't really experience fulfillment if you're not helping fulfill the next person or your neighbor or however you
mm,
want to look at it.
I
that's
get
real.
that. I get that. So,
Totally.
so with your brand and with what you're doing, what do you hope to accomplish?
I hope to accomplish I want to establish a beacon of light and knowledge for the youth. They're the next up. I'm part of the youth and just the collective as a whole. I want people to know that you can have fun and love others on the road to success.
Hmm.
We can connect and have genuine connections on the road to success. It's okay to learn more about yourself, but others as well.
Mm.
Very good.
So I would ask, because it takes a lot of responsibility to deal in the spiritual realm, and when you're dealing with chakras and energy,
Mhm.
you know, what is your personal goal while you're manifesting and giving people these visions? Is there any, doubt or any intrepidation from, you giving somebody some advice that may mislead? Have you ever thought that?
I've always thought that, and that's why I feel like my connection with my clients or my people is the most important thing. Because if I do give a message out that doesn't
Hmm.
come to fruition or someone feels like it's not actually accurate in their life, I want to get
Hmm.
to know a little bit more about that person in order for us to get a clearer message, in order for
No,
me
that's
to
real.
be able to guide them in a more accurate direction.
I like the way you
Very
said
good.
that. Yeah,
Um,
that's dope.
well, I wanted to shout out the people that are in the room because we do have three people that are coming on and saying and
Please.
posting. So I want to definitely shout out. We are talking to Sunseeded T. He is the owner and founder of Sunseeded LLC, and he does tarot readings and much more. Talk to us a little bit about what other things you do besides the tarot.
I'm focusing on opening a vegan food truck here in the near future. So I cook, I make a
Hmm.
lot of different recipes. I practice in holistic healing
Hmm.
and just getting in tune with nature and our true selves because a lot of times people don't realize that before all these technological advances that we were connected to the earth, the ethers, all the elements a lot more than we are today. So I just want to bring people back into more of a natural way of life and living.
So it sounds like you sound very much like myself. I'm also vegan or plant based, and I also partake in tarot as well. So I would love it if you would take the time to do maybe a one card reading on me, just to give people an example of how it's done. Is that okay?
Oh, that's perfect. That's awesome. Definitely. So I have a
Whoa.
pre-shuffled deck right here, but I do crown all my readings with a prayer.
Okay.
So I'd like to call upon the Almighty Divine Realm of Existence, the Almighty Father and Mother, the Ascended Masters, the angelic guides, and the ancestors that watch amongst us. I ask that you please inhabit my heart, mind, body, and soul, and these airwaves that so anyone who is tuned in could be protected and guided into benevolence and abundance. I said, love, can we get a clear and concise energy reading for our host River here, please? Let's
All
see.
right.
What's
Let's
going
see
on,
what
brother
card we got for
Paris?
you.
All right. Let's see.
Your bro said you a great cook. He co-signed that. So we
I'll be throwing it down. I'll be
definitely got
throwing
to
it
bring him
down
back
in
with
the
the
kitchen.
vegan dishes, man. The vegan dishes was popping right now. You know, people always saying you can't eat nothing good because it's vegan. But, you got to bring some of the flavorful dishes out because I seen it, man.
All right. So I look like I have
The King of Swords.
Or King of Swords. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And
right.
the swords represent air. If you're into zodiac or astrology, the swords represent air. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
And I am an Aquarius.
Okay. So this is definitely your energy. We pulled your energy here. I'm seeing that you're in your power right now. This is, as you can see, the King of Swords. You're living your truth right now. I'm hearing that you're in your divine purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime.
Right.
So that's very good. This is very good energy I pulled right off the bat. And it's your energy, Aquarius.
All right.
Thank
you. I appreciate that.
Man, I was sitting over here nervous, man. I didn't know what he was gonna say at first, man. I be kind of nervous to hear the future, man. I be feeling some type of way. But does your garm? I mean, you got the Buffalo Soldier get up on. Does that represent something in particular, or is that just some style?
It was gifted to me by someone who actually helped me get into tarot. They were actually one of my mentors, if you will, as far as me learning about tarot. And it was gifted to me, and I felt that it had some kind of spiritual value to it.
Yeah. No, I feel you because I revere the buffalo anyway. It kind of resembles power. It reflects power. You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo Soldiers anyway, in light of Juneteenth. You know what I'm talking
Definitely.
about? It resonates with me. Yeah.
So I do want to let the people that are here to see your commercial or your what you just give them a little bit more on how they can contact you and connect with you. So we're going to look at that real quick. So give us one moment. Go ahead and hit it.
Call Big Cat Sunseeded Tarot today to get your Big Cat Sunseeded Divine Channeled messages. When you need help and you're not sure on which way to go, you can always call the Big Cat. He provides a divine service that will guide you into benevolence, abundance, and success. Always accurate, always divine. I can't believe it's Big Cat Channeled messages.
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So they can reach out to you on Instagram to get a reading done, just like you've done to me. And what do you standardly do? Do you do a 3-card reading or a 1-card reading? How does that work?
I usually do a 5-card spread. I have a live reading for 40. It's starting out at 40, and that's a little bit more intimate. We go into depth about particular things that you would like to have insight on in your life, clarity. We get the whole shebang with the live reading. I get a lot more personal and I build more of a connection. With my pre-recorded readings, it's just me making a video. It still has depth to it, but the intimacy level is not there.
Right.
There's a little less of a connection there, but I still build connections through my pre-recorded readings as well.
Okay. So where do you see your business in about 5 years? What is your goals for your reading or just things that you want to do? Sorry.
I look forward to having a concrete location somewhere that basically a safe haven for all the big cats. We can come and enjoy the pride, and we can all guide each other, because I started out listening to tarot readers, and I still try to get some guidance from a higher perspective. So I'd like a place where everyone can come and be themselves and really just tune in and connect with the Most High, connect with the higher source.
That's dope, man. So who are some of the tarot readers that influence you, that's doing it right now, that's like on a major platform? Who you gravitating towards?
I was on a 7-day fast, and this was like a spiritual experience out of this world for me. I went into the grocery store, and this lady came up to me out of nowhere, and she was like, "You look like you like tarot." And this was before I even really got into tarot. She said, "You look like you like tarot. You should watch the professional high priestess, aka Daisy. Her name on YouTube is the professional high priestess, and I started watching her, and immediately her messages were resonating out of this
Yeah.
world. And from
Wow.
there, the door basically got blown open. I got introduced to Frequency Phoenix 555, Spiritual
Mm-hmm.
Sag. We
Right.
Can Be the Light. There's so many great tarot readers out there that
Right.
influenced me. And on top of that, there's not too many really big male tarot readers. There's
Right.
some out there, but I figured my twist on a male perspective would be something that could be beneficial for not only males but females as well.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true. It's
Hey,
true.
XY is the male chromosomal order, so we got to be a part of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Got to be a
Exactly.
part of all of it. But besides the cooking, we know you got vegan dishes. You're doing this tarot reading. What else are you planning on bringing in the future? What can we expect from T himself, Sunseeded T?
Right now, I'm working on. Right now, I'm focused on giving back to my followers because I'm honestly very grateful for the people who tune into me. It makes me feel like this was all for a reason, which I know
Yes.
there's no coincidences. So
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that.
I want to start giving back. I'm working on doing a raffle here soon. My birthday's next month, so I'm thinking about doing a birthday raffle, and I'm gonna start trying to do different mini series so I can
Mhm.
give back, like maybe free readings. I'm working on some merchandise, Big Cat
Yeah,
T-shirts, Big Cat hats. I want to
bring
be
it.
able to drip my fans in the Big Cat fashion, so it
Man.
gets a little bit more of a family and a community. I want people to be seen out in the Big Cat gear so they can
Yeah,
interest around them. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
man,
and just
for
bring more,
sure.
perspective to what you're doing.
We need that
I
drip
love
and that
that.
swag. Bring it on through. We'll be posted up on Did We Make Ourselves Clear
Good,
with
that's
that
right.
big cat
With
drip.
that
Yeah, they.
that big
The
cat prototype
drip.
Shit.
energy.
Yeah,
That's
bring
right.
it, man.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell the people that are, that may watch this in the future if they haven't already been watching? Is there anything you'd like to spread? No, what other message would you like to spread?
When I got into tarot, actually doing it and interpreting the cards myself, I got a lot of people that were asking if it was evil or negative, and it goes back to what I was saying earlier. It depends on who you get your reading from. You can easily go to someone who is in it for personal reasons, but
Yeah,
as someone who tries to interpret the cards from a pure perspective with a pure heart, I
right.
always give people the message that I feel is going to lead them without any bias. I try to be unbiased as possible, and that's where I feel like most of my I have a lot of clients that come back and tell me, "Hey, Big Cat,
Yeah,
I got that job," or "Big Cat, my girlfriend came back or my boyfriend came back," and that gives me such a sense of fulfillment that not only that I'm accurate, but I have people that trust me enough to open up about their lives. And I feel like a
yeah.
lot of other readers maybe don't have that much of a connection with their people, but that's what I try to build and focus on as far as tarot. So you can go to a reader who's not really focused on anything but maybe a profit or
Hmm.
things personal to them. I try
Hmm.
to focus more on the people as well as where they're going and where I would like them
Hmm.
to be. You know what I'm
As
saying?
you
As
said,
far as their
holistic,
happiness,
more holistic approach to it. You
definitely.
got to talk to the whole being. I dig that, man.
Yeah.
That's really dope that you even take time to do that because a lot of people are like, Cleo be fraudulent out here. You know what I'm saying? Just reading some, getting your bread. But overall, I just want to thank you, brother. For coming out. This has been really a learning experience for me to see a male tarot reader, and I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing because, as you said, we do need that balance and to get a different perspective because there are a lot of females that are out here doing it, and I gravitate to those ladies as well. So, man, let's keep the playing field even, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And to our viewers out there, be sure to tune in this Thursday, right? As the diversity place owner, Kiana Phillips, shares tips on how to polish their resume to a shine. It all go down at 6:30 p.m. Central Time live this Thursday, y'all, July the 22nd.
Yes, and we thank you so much for coming on the show,
Yeah.
Sunseeded. T. We'd love to have
Big
you
cat.
come back and do
cat.
another episode with us at some point.
We're not worthy.
For those who are checking out the audio versions of our podcast, you can check us out on the patreon.com / Did We Make Ourselves Clear. This is a way that you can show support for our organization, and just remember to subscribe, follow us, and definitely go out there and follow Sunseeded T. You can hit them up on at Instagram at Sunseeded, and I think on TikTok. I also wanted to say thank you
on TikTok, because he just gave us big props on TikTok.
I meant to shout that out. Thank you so much for shouting us out on TikTok.
Follow Big Cat.
Definitely follow Big Cat. I'm sorry, Sunseeded T for the Big Cat prototype channeled messages, because I know he's been a great source, and I've enjoyed him since I've met him. So we'll definitely look forward to having you back. And in the words of
he definitely put the read out on you, though.
That's right, he did.
But in the words of CeeLo, I know the Lord ain't brought us this far just to drop us off here. Did we make ourselves clear?
Much
y'all.
love.
Peace, y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. KP.